Since 2007, they couldn't be a referral for anybody for their resume. When they're a party promoter who became an agent and they slept with people, and their network became Victoria's Secret brands, they're being human trafficked homeless, or they shot the nudes to be aspiring to continue to be a model when it's all replaced for a brothel for minimum wage employees. You had to be living in the spirit as a Christian. And so 20-year-olds asked, how do you book commercials when they're 25 and they sign with the agencies and they could come from school, college in Santa Barbara or wherever, but it costed money, $2,000 a month for a 1-bedroom. And people could have 2 bedrooms, but it costs double. And it's a $10,000 a year plus 20 for a car. So people went to these hair castings, and 20-year-olds booked hair commercials with drastic hair change, and it was meant to be. And others could have blue or green hair, and the hair jobs could pay the $2,500 a year, like $1,200 a day, $2,400, but people survive off of that. So it's a difference between doing 5 hair castings in Woodland Hills at 8 a.m., leaving 3 hours from West Hollywood, and being called by God to book a hair job each month or every 1 to 3 months. But it cost $300. And they were replaced by every major company. And some people went to these castings with long virgin hair, and their parents didn't pay. But the person who owns the store was trans, and people were human trafficked by trans people. At the same time, the party promoters were human trafficked, who were a party promoter with babies, with kids as model couples to work in construction or have a minimum wage job. So they rejected, when's the last time you went on vacation, who have the money to rent out an audition room when it's a direct booking with 30 of them, the photographers with the models. And where do you live every day? So these 20-year supermodels who never committed to anything else, who worked for print, commercials, theatrical, runway, celebrity in-store presentations, for businesses who had $1 million to be in Bloomingdale's, and A-list business blogging, the most amount of the top percentage celebrity network. So the businesses they worked for were the biggest businesses on the earth. And they were replaced by this brothel internationally for minimum wage. But they're international 7-year supermodels who could get 3, 2, 1 million, 7, 5, 2. So it's something where they earned the 1.4 million, 250,000 without earning the $1 million a year. And when people started a small business for a time when they could have 10,000 as the top percentage signed across the board with support for 20 years, they could have a small business. But now it's ran by all these hackers with these businesses where you have to pay, and they're exploiting people. So it just costs money to rent out a studio and have a brand in a department store. And it opens up to pay the top percentage, 20, city to suburbia, to pay the last 10. So the difference is 150 million, 75, and 2 million through them. The 100,000 a year for the next 15 years, but it's through them.